Welcome back to another episode of Nuclear News. Let's dive into what's going on with this space. First up, we have the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, responding to this article by Time magazine saying nuclear energy's moment has come. The world should increase use of nuclear power. What's fascinating here is Elon Musk is heavily invested in solar energy, right? If anyone will benefit from the mass adoption of solar, it's Elon Musk, but he realizes how important nuclear energy is going to be, right? And so this is truly fascinating. He realizes how much we need it. If we need it, then let's talk about the news related to the underlying asset, the fuel that's going to power nuclear energy. Here is the updated uranium supply demand squeeze curve, right? And so in white, we see the uppercase demand. So this is a projection of the demand, the need for pounds of uranium going out a few decades. In blue, we see the reference case demand. Based on what we've been saying, the uppercase demand is the most likely. So primary production, clearly this is showing, and this is consistent with almost every other legitimate organization's projections, primary production is projected to actually go down. That's because currently not enough is being produced to meet the demand, right? And so secondary production down, restart of capacity production, restart of new mines, not enough to fill the gap. And so we have a supply crunch on our hands for this resource. On top of that, we continue to see massive support. Americans on using nuclear energy for electricity, far more favored than opposed. It's becoming mainstream, almost as popular as solar and wind, right? The narrative for this fuel is that we need it, right? We need more nuclear. That's where things are heading right now. Bank of America Securities is extremely bullish on the prospects for nuclear power and heralds an imminent bull market for uranium prices. Surveys show growing acceptance that nuclear power will be a significant contributor to decarbonization, right? So you have Bank of America jumping on board. So that sentiment, those are the supply demand fundamentals. Here is the massive wall of money pouring into nuclear power. Great Lakes Coalition applies for $8 billion hub funding. Facility would use nuclear power to produce 100 tons a day for 4 US states trying to produce clean hydrogen using nuclear power. People realize how revolutionary this is. We're still in the early stages of it because we haven't even seen the rollout of these new technologies. Italy parliament votes in favor of return to nuclear power. Country would shut down all reactors after Chernobyl, could have capacity of 35 gigawatts from 7 plants by 2050, right? This is where the upper range of the demand curve estimate proves to be more realistic than the base case because we have these constant U-turns by countries as they continue to adopt nuclear. We think small modular nuclear power is the future of the industry. This is the CEO of Dow on CNBC. Dow is a massive, massive company, right? Someone like him can't come out and say this on public television lightly, right? But a lot of people are going to be sleeping on this. We think small modular nuclear power is the future of industry. Think about that. Massive, right? Again, will go overlooked, but it's truly, truly massive for someone like him to be saying that because he knows more than most people about this. South Korea Energy Company announces plans to deploy NuScale's Voyager 6 SMR. Reactor could power industrial complex in Ulsan County with construction start slated for 2028, right? Mass adoption of small modular reactors around the world. Philippines eyes onshore production of modular nuclear reactors. So we're just getting started. So much going on in this space. This discussion is for informational purposes only. Please consult a certified financial planner when making any decisions about investing. And do your own research before making any decision. Investments are risky, and you can lose lots of money